The baby is as big as a mango, and mama brain ain't worked no good. It's week 18. Yesterday, Griffin and I were leaving for the park, and I was gathering all of our things, and I'm like, Griffin, where are the keys? I literally could not find them. Well, guess what, mamas? They were in my hand. Scary. Then we proceeded to go to the park, and I brought these two little bulldozers so we could play in this big sand pit. And then as we were leaving, I totally spaced it, forgot them, left them there. And then finally, a lot of you guys were asking about my finger. It's pretty gnarly looking, isn't it? Well, this happened about a week ago, and I actually slammed it in the car trunk door. It hurt so bad when it happened. I was like, Mom, Mike, somebody help me. But it was just me and Griffin, so I had to kind of suck it up. And now it feels fine. And in fact, Mike and I have a bet whether my nail's actually going to fall off. I think it's going to stay on. But my point is, these are not normal things for me. You know, I am seriously suffering from pregnancy brain. And it is a true phenomenon. They say it's probably due to the rising hormone levels that causes this cloudy thinking. Anywho, let's dive into the weekly update. Now, if you're new to this, what I do is each week I kind of look at the pregnancy from a physical, emotional, and spiritual aspect. So let's begin. Physically, I am feeling great. In fact, there are some days where I'm like, I feel better now than I did before I got pregnant. I just have a ton of energy, and I've been organizing and cleaning, and I try to walk almost every single day, and I pick these parks that are super far away so I get a good huff as I'm pushing Griffin in the stroller, get a little sweat going on, and just feels so good. We've also been super blessed because this summer in Chicago, it's been a little cooler, which has been nice for a pregnant mama, so I can go out in the middle of the day and I'm not dying of heat. So I love that. And yeah, I've also been in this crazy thing where I've been making huge batches of food. It's kind of like a food nesting phase or something. So I made this really big chicken, I made some roasted vegetables, huge salads, and then we just eat off of it, for the next couple of days. And I think that's why I love it, just because it's easy, it's fast, it's convenient, because we're so busy in the summer. The other thing I've been doing physically that I've been loving, and it's such a simple thing, is rubbing this all over my body after I get out of the shower, especially my belly. So what this is just Dr. Bronner's coconut oil, and there are tons of coconut oils out there, but something about this one is super special to me. It just smells so real, like it smells like you're opening a coconut. And it just goes on really nicely. My skin just sucks it up because I think it's a little bit drier because I'm getting, more sun. It smells good, and it's got great fatty acids in it, so loving that. There'll be a link in the video description below if you want to learn more. So to round out the physical, let's do a belly shot. As you can see, she's doing good. She's growing. I think it's big, big, big. But yeah, there you have it. Emotionally, I'm doing well. I've been having the most crazy dreams, and sometimes I'll wake up and they're still kind of with me, and I'm like, dang, that was intense. So I have to have a hard time shaking it off. Also, Mike and I, what I'm finding lately is we're kind of bickering a little bit more, which is not really like us. And so we started talking a little bit about it and trying to unpack it. And what we're realizing is we spend so much time together either as parents or coworkers, because Mike and I work really hard for the Mama Natural stuff, and we talk about it a lot, and we love doing it and stuff, but we have to sometimes just put that in the back burner and just be together as husband and wife, as lovers, as a couple, and just connect and laugh and have fun. In fact, it was really fun. We were watching clips from this comedy show called Mr. Universe, and it's by the comedian Jim Gaffigan. This guy is hilarious. He's got 4 kids. In fact, now I heard he actually has 5. His wife did all home births, so they're kind of crunchy people. And so he just rips on the whole thing with midwives and home births and all that stuff. We were hysterically laughing, and it just was good for the soul. It was good for our relationship. So we're just trying to create more of those kinds of moments where it's just about us and just play and having fun. I'll put a link to that, by the way, in the video description below because they have it on YouTube. It's super funny. You have to check it out. Yeah, so that's going on emotionally. Also, I do have a little bit of this underlying anxiety because we want to move. I've shared that with you guys before. So our goal date is September 1st, and it's kind of approaching, and it's been hard because I've been looking at properties for months now, and it's so silly to even look because these things rent like this. I mean, the rental market is super tight. We don't want to buy right now. We just want to rent because we're going through a lot of changes and stuff like that. And it's just been difficult. The thing is, I love our place. It was a gut rehab, so there's, it's just newer, and it's got high ceilings and stuff, but it's just not enough space. It's only 2 bedrooms, it's a condo. So anyways, as we're looking at other places, it's I'm picky, and we have certain parameters, it's got to be walking distance to the train for Mike. It also needs to be close to my mom so she can help out more with baby number 2 and all this stuff. So it's just been a little bit nervous, oh my gosh, are we going to find a place? And I'm okay, let's just hope and pray that something will come to fruition. And it just comes down to like trusting. I've got to trust God. I've got to trust the way it unfolds. Like he knows better than me. Like maybe it's better that we moved after we have the baby. You know, I don't know. So, but just being in that not knowing place is kind of hard. Spiritually, I'm feeling really connected to this baby because she's starting to move and I can feel her. I mean, she's been moving forever, but I mean, I can feel her now and it's so cool. I kind of got nervous because like I really haven't felt anything until just recently. So I love that. They're just like little love taps and it's like just like a connection and, you know, they feel like bubbles or something, these little like movements. It's really fun. So that's been awesome. I also just love knowing that it's a girl. I feel like I connect with her and just can picture her and think about her name and all that kind of stuff. And it's been really kind of cool because Mike and I, when we pray about her or we've been talking about her, she literally will like move on cue. It's so weird. It's like she knows. So we just feel really connected to this baby, really excited. And, you know, Griffin's loving it. He's really understanding now that like the belly is getting bigger and that actually a baby is in there. And he's not like scared about it or intimidated about it. So that's been nice. So mamas, there you have it, week 18. Would love to hear from you guys. How are you feeling? Have you felt the baby move at all? How was that the first time you felt the baby move? Wasn't that wild? Share with us in the comments below. Thanks for tuning in.